In the last episode, we just got the account started, completing only 6 tasks, which got us to total level 78. We haven't moved away from 3 combat yet. We've completed 3 quests, only really 2, because one of them was the tutorial, 4 achievements, and we are yet to register a collection log or a combat task. We rolled our first item on the Grand Exchange and landed Toad Flax, which is not going to be of too much use to us just yet. Alright, well, onwards and upwards, I guess, on to the next task. I was just having a little look before I started the recording at what I have to choose from and whether I should use any of my 2 weight tokens, and my conclusion is probably not the worst ones I can get, really, assuming I don't get the kudos task, which I've already weighted down a couple and don't want to spend any more on. I don't really want the one that forces me to train construction, but if I get it, then so be it. Similarly, as I've said before, if I get the one that forces me to do the Knight Sword, that's fine, because even though I'm sacrificing the prestige, that is a great quest to get out of the way early. So nothing else really worrying me. We'll roll something, hopefully it's an easy quest, I don't know. Oh, actually, this could be complicated. I didn't really give this a second thought, actually. Right, let me just make a mine tiara. Let me just have a wee look. Yeah, I don't even know what crafting level do I need here. Yeah, it's a little bit trickier than I first thought. So to get the mine tiara, we need 2 things, essentially. We need the silver tiara and we need a mine talisman. Now, it's the silver tiara that causes us a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a problem, but it's just going to necessitate a little bit of a deviation to get where we need to be. So 2 ways to get the tiara. I can't, unfortunately, buy it or pick it up anywhere, so I'm going to have to either make it or acquire it, I guess. Making it seems the obvious way to go. I need to get 23 crafting, a silver bar, and a tiara mold. So the tiara mold and the silver bar are very straightforward. I can just buy them from shops, but to get the crafting, I'm going to have to train up from level 1, obviously without doing, ideally, any quests. That's fine, just needs a little bit of glass making and a little bit of flax spinning. I do have the option to acquire it by other means, but I would need to train thieving to 50. I couldn't even do that first option at Port Roberts because that will require a sailing level. There is no way I'm getting 87 sailing for opulent salvage, but I guess a silver stall at 50 thieving is manageable. But no, I want to take the most obvious, most direct route, so 23 crafting is what I'm going to do. The mine talisman is not something that I need to train any skills for, but the easiest way for me to obtain one is by killing imps. It is a 1 in 18 drop, so I will just need to get rid of a few of those. Well, first things first, I needed some GP because I'm going to have to buy the sand and the soda ash from charter ships. So yeah, starting out, very humble beginnings, stealing from men in Varrock. And I nearly made an absolute hash of this because I was like, right, I need some food. Almost clicked on the tea stall, was that close? And then I realised, no, that is actually an achievement diary task, so don't want to be doing that. Pretty pleased that I caught myself there because I was just a second or 2 away from completing that. Wouldn't have been a disaster though. So fished some shrimp instead. Very, very slow. No doubt the game has come on to a point where probably this isn't even what you're supposed to do at early fishing levels anymore. I don't know, but it's what I was doing. So there's my inventory. Went to cook those in Lumbridge Castle. Purpose here just being that if I'm going to continue thieving, I'm going to need some way to avoid dying all the time. And I can't be stealing from men in Lumbridge because that also is an achievement diary task. So I'm using the charter ship at Port Sarim. I don't really know why. I'm also a bit embarrassed to say I didn't realise, or I forgot, I should say, about the deposit box in Trana, so I was running all the way to Drainer Bank and back again, but it's fine. None of that on the footage, so it might as well have never happened. Can't quite remember exactly how many lanterns or whatever it was I needed to make. It wasn't too many, 100 odd. So yeah, just buying my few inventories of these. That was my first one, hence why there's a load of shrimp still in it. Made the molten glass in Falador. And yeah, didn't really take me too long, so quite pleased with that. There's my level 10. I wanted level 10 to get to flax. That was the idea. I was never going to craft lanterns all the way to 23, just because it's a bit of a faff getting the GP and just dealing with all the shopscape. I want to avoid that. So back to, yeah, one of the things I remember doing early doors on my first Ironman back in like 2014 or whatever it was, picking flax. So telly to Castle Wars to walk up to Sears Village, and look, yet again, I get myself into a bit of a fankle with achievement diaries. I completely forgot that picking flax in Sears Village is also an achievement diary task. You have to pick 5 of them. So I stopped just short of that and thought, yeah, okay, I could choose to just sacrifice the prestige, but no, that's not what I'm trying to do on this account. So brainstorming what to do going forward. Of course, there's other places to pick flax. So a bit of a trek to the Gnome Stronghold, and this was where I camped out for a little while, picking the flax, spinning inventory by inventory, just because the spinning wheel was on the way to the bank. There we go, that wasn't too difficult, although definitely the longest grind on the account so far, but we all know that is not a grind. So a few other bits and bobs unlocked alongside the tiara. Nice to be able to create some sapphire jewellery. It is a good skill to get up early doors, is crafting. Silver bar, purchased in Ardy. We needed to get the mould as well, of course, so I went to Alcarid for that and didn't realise it was going to set me back 100 GP, but such is life, eating to my reserves a little bit there. So over to the furnace just west of here to smelt the tiara, and then it was going to be the last leg, if you like, which could be a bit of a grind, having to kill imps up at Falador for the Mind Talisman. Well, I mean, I was going to Falador where all the imps are. Can I show my Runelight 1 imp Mind Talisman? There was one in like 18 or something like that, so that's just saved me a really long walk to Falador. I didn't even know there was an imp spawn around here, so that changes everything. Well, actually it doesn't, does it? Because I've still got to get to the altar, which is Falador direction, but still, we're done. Yeah, we're good to go. Right, so how does this work? You use the tiara, right? Or you use the talisman? I mean, it can't really go wrong, so... Is the tiara. Yep, there we go, task done. Okay, so we complete the task. Murder mystery, I could have done with that before to get some crafting experience. Monk's Friend, that's good for lore runes, actually. Okay, so we're certainly not using weight tokens in any of those, so I'm just going to leave the 3 that I've got. Hopefully I haven't missed any more tasks that require a bit of a grind. That probably was one of the worst ones I could have got in the end. What are we working towards? 50 prestige. Okay, let's go. It's quite incredible, really, because ideally that would have come immediately before a task that required crafting, not immediately after. But okay, let's go and do it. Well, I was not going to turn on my recorder for this, but a gold bar from a Captain Arnav random event, that could be really good, because they can be a bit of a pain to get and you need them for something. So it means I don't have to train mining and smithing if I need a gold bar for something. I don't have to go and get telegrab and lore runes. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that comes in very useful at some point. Is this ending the quest? I think it is. Surely, yeah, good. That's great. So not only the crafting XP, which is nice, but would obviously have been nicer before, 2,000 coins is extremely welcome at this stage of the account. Good news, 24 crafting, that's just the 1 level. Go on then, what did I unlock? Yeah, nothing really of interest. Okie doke, so completing the task, another 5 prestige, clock tower fine, sheep herder fine, don't need to be using weight tokens on those, quite nice that we're stacking them up. Easy, deposit box time. Right, I butchered that clip completely because I had the task generator covering half the screen, but there we go, I have done the task, easy peasy, 3 down in the Falador easy diary. Task complete. Couple of easy quests, sailing unlock, that'd be interesting, but yep, no need to weight anything down or weight anything up. Good, good. Right, another task done. Easy as anything, and that's 4 in the Falador diary now. Maybe we'll complete a set sooner than we thought. Task done. Now then. Yeah, so this is me voicing over now. So these are the easy tasks from the Kandarin achievement diary, and there's a couple of annoying ones in there, so I decided to weight a couple of tasks down. Getting the pet fish from Catherby, because that requires 40 odd crafting, so that's a bit of a grind, so I'd rather not do that at the minute. And then also the plant jute seeds task, because although the farming level's only in the teens, it's a pain to train farming from level 1. I'd rather do it by other means, organically, you know, more XP lamps and what have you. So I just want to put that task off for a little while. And while I was at it, I also upweighted Druidic Ritual, because that is a quest, obviously, that unlocks the Herblore skill. Therefore, if I generate any tasks which require Herblore and I haven't done Druidic Ritual, I have to go and do it, so ideally I'll get that soon. And I also upweighted the Varrock Achievement Diary task, which makes you go to the Stronghold of Security, don't know which level, because I want to get the GP from there without completing the task if it's not assigned, so I want to get it assigned as soon as possible. And then it was time to roll the next task, and I got a very easy task once again from the Falador Achievement Diary. Great. Right, where's the laddie? Upstairs, I'm pretty sure. It does actually say upstairs in the name of the task, to be fair. Right, who's it? Him? Yep. I don't need anything. Pretty sure. Is that, have I done it? Task done. No, for the first time in a while, we didn't unlock anything at 11 tasks, but I say that, we have reached a milestone, so time to roll the next item. I hope it's something better than Toad Flax. Got lots of bowstrings that I could be selling. Something early game. Yeah, that, I don't think that could have been any worse, could it? Another 50 prestige needed now. The thresholds have gone up. Yeah, I've been pretty unlucky on those, to be fair. Alright, what we got next then? Ah, that's good. That's one I so nearly accidentally completed earlier. Right, let's go and do it. Easy, easy. Right, I didn't even bother minimizing the task generator for that. What's next? Okay, yeah, Shield of Arav. I'll just be annoying when I get it. Priest in Peril. Now that would be a very good one to do. I don't think we have anything like locked behind Mauritania at the minute, do we? The achievement diaries won't come until later. I know I set those to appear towards the end of the easy achievements. There's no quests, right, that are locked behind that, but it is one we're going to have to get out of the way sooner rather than later. So I think I will just upweight that straight away by one. I'll leave my other in case I need it for something and roll the next task. Oh, don't even have to move far. Definitely goes down as the quickest task I've done so far. Back to back in the chat box. Right, so we go again. Nothing unlocked there, so straight into it. Great, easy, easy. Just make sure I get some flour. Right, so ideally we don't do any burning here. Apparently it's only about 60... wait, what do I... Don't get this wrong, don't get this wrong. Bread dough. Apparently, yeah, it's only about 60% to actually do this successfully. So I've got 2 buckets of pots of flour. If I roll the 5 to 1 shot and fail twice in a row, then so be it. Not my days. Right, okay. Good. I can't be bothered going all the way back to the mill. It's really not that far, but it's fine. I will just be a bit annoyed here because I could have got more. Oh no, we've done it. Good, good. Sorted. Okie doke, task generator, that's done. Fishing contest, that'd be good. Dwarf cannon, that'd be fine. Yeah, no issues. Do I want to up Priest in Peril further? No. Oh, okay, right, interesting. So this will actually require some combat training. I'll need some food as well, so I'll do a bit of fishing, bit of cooking, and yeah, we're going to whack some cows, chickens. Chickens, I reckon. Yeah, I figured I'm going to need the feathers at some point for fishing, so chickens it is. I have a bronze sword, look at me go. I'll get a few attack and strength levels and look to take on the zombie laddie, maybe even a prayer level, that'd be good. Okay, this is important. It's the first random event I've had that ends in collection log items, so that is going to be passive tasks completed, and that will get us prestige. So you don't get the multiplier or anything, but you do get some prestige. So I can't quite remember how many. It might be 2 for a piece of camel. Do you only get 1 piece or do you get 2 pieces? I'm not sure. What have we got? We got the 1 piece. Okay, camel top. So that's the first piece, is it, of the collection log? First entry? Yes, it is. Search for the camel top. Well, where is it? Which one? Oh, it's that one. It's the camel top I got, right? Yep. So prestige 66. And okay, it was 1. Right, that was a bit disappointing, but we take it. Right, I got my 1,000 feathers, so we're done. A few attack levels, a few strength levels, a couple of defense levels. Yeah, I was training strength, but it's not really doing anything to my max hit. I was just looking at the DPS calc. I need to get to 13 for the next one, so yeah, that's can't be bothered with that. Right, we'll just go and out-eat a zombie. Right, this is not a guarantee, to be fair. There we go. Mind runes. Task done. Alright, here we go. What's this then? Ardoin. So the issue here is enter the combat training camp, because that needs biohazards. So we're going to weight that down. Weight that down 1. Maybe weight that down 2. And we roll. Fishing trawler, good. That will probably need a fishing level. Okay, and we have our 15 fishing. Yeah, we've got 100 fishing bait, used most of it, so we can just teleport straight now to the fishing trawler. Alright, here we go. Oh, in fact, the task is completed already. Can I forfeit the game straight away? Because I don't want to be getting any rewards from it. Is there a way to do that? Right, I couldn't actually find out how to leave. I tried talking to Murphy, but didn't do anything. Right, complete the task. Demon Slayer, fine. Plague City, good. Upweight, Plague City. And roll. Okay. Well, I've made 2 red dyes by accident, so much for overstocking on red berries, but that's fine. We should still be good. Hopefully I don't burn any red berry pies in the quests where I need them. Right, let's go and do the quest then. I'm a bit of an amateur, really. Like, I was walking up to start the quest, completely forgot that I needed goblin mail, started to backtrack thinking I'll need to find some goblins to kill in Lumbridge. I'll go kill the goblins, get the goblin mail. Then I was like, no, actually there's goblins in Goblin Village, so I'll go up and do that. And then actually look at the quest guide and you realise you can get them in Goblin Village itself. See, I always bring my own goblin mails, like extra prepared. Not on this occasion, but it's fine. I was also walking most of the way as well, which didn't help. And we're done. Gold bar, we like that, and some crafting experience that, well, we don't really need because we have been training crafting, but there you go, 25. What do we get at 25? Yeah, not too much. Alright, so we are done with that. Getting closer to that 100. No more tasks unlocked. I was thinking, actually, just when I was looking at where to get dyes, like if there were any options other than Draenor Village. Of course, Varlamore is one, but you need to do Children of the Sun. So I'm going to up the weight of this just a little bit because I would like to get that out the way sooner rather than later. Also, yes, I do. I'm going to up this as well, just because I think you get an XP lamp for that, and one from Client of Karen as well, which you need X marks the spot to do. So, yeah, the sooner I get that done, the better. Right, we're going to roll the next task then. Okay, yeah, fine. It is one of those, like, it could go on forever, or it could be dead easy. Finally got the first bead. My good luck on imps from, what quest was it? Where I needed the Mind Talisman? The achievement diary task, of course. Yeah, my good luck on imps has not continued since then, unfortunately. It's been a very slow start. I've already got a prayer level and like 2 or 3 strength levels. Sixth Sense there, didn't switch off my recorder, back to back into the black bead. Yeah, this was just 2 or 3 kills later. We've got the yellow bead, so no dupes so far, just the one remaining. Yeah, there it is. White bead. Let's see, show the rune light. Yeah, what was that? 56 minus 1 for the one I had to do for the achievement diary. 55 kills there. That is, well, it's very unlucky, isn't it? Well, not to worry, it did get some levels, level 10 prayer and level 16 strength. We move on. There we go, done. That's some good magic XP, actually. Was I level 1, was I? I think I was. So level 8 now, good. Saves, well, messing about. Not that that would have taken all that long. I mean, look, accuracy as well. Well, that's an upgrade because I don't have anything in that slot at the moment. What does it actually give? +4s. Okay, you take it. So the task's done. What have we unlocked? Corsair Curse, I think, is fine. Bit of combat in there. Client of Kurend, okay, so that is a little bit of an issue because we need to do X marks this spot first. Rescue for Disaster, another Cook's quest is okay because I've done Cook's Assistant. Some awkward items I think you need in there. Could be wrong. Yeah, I might just roll and see what we get. Okay, easy. I don't actually know if it's this laddie. I don't think it is, you know. No, I didn't think so. It's Stray Dog, is it not? Where's that then? Okay, good. That's task number 4 in the Varrock Diary. Very easy, done. Getting very close to that 100. Oh, excellent, fantastic. Just what we wanted. Didn't waste an extra weight token. Okay, I've got the casket. Giving it to Vios. Is the end of the quest? I think it is. Good. Right, so we can, yeah. It's interesting. I wonder why it's locked. Oh, because I guess I haven't done the tutorials, if you like, for those skills. Farming is what we're using this on. Not even thinking twice. I guess that's level 4, and just gets rid of some of those horrible early levels. We'll do the same with the experience lamp from Client of Kurend when we get there. Okay, so completing the task, and we unlock the Desert Diary. This is. Now, I think there's a bit of a problem here. Yeah, the Pyramid Plunder, that is going to require starting Icthurin's Little Helper. I know I don't have to go very far. And that in turn requires Gertrude's Cat. So, I guess I will wait that up a little bit, and hopefully I roll it soon. And okay, this next task is crucial because it'll get us past the 100 points at which we can unlock our next item. Yeah, I'm getting confused there by 94% and not 97%, but of course it started at 50. So, go on then. Oh, not a problem. So this is quite handy because I needed to restore my prayer points anyway. Second task in the RD Diary. Completed, no new tasks unlocked, but we have got beyond the 100 prestige barrier. It is another 50 until the next row, so it's crucial that this one's useful because the first two, let's be honest, they weren't great. Toadflax, not much I can do there at the moment. Atlatl Dart, probably one of the worst on the board. I mean, again, as I've said before, just anything that can be used early game is what I'm looking for here. Lore runes would be fantastic. If I'm going to get a rune, Cosmic rune's not bad. Not so bothered about most of the others. If we're going to get a resource, again, some of those entry-level resources that can be used early on. I need a method of getting GP. So if it's an item I can gather, create, produce, then that's what I'm after, really. I'm just looking at these secondaries. I feel like bones would be excellent. I just feel as though there's more bad items than there are good items. But then that's the idea. It is meant to be a mostly Iron Man account, just sped up a little bit at times. Let's see then. What do we get? Yeah, it's not actually good, is it? I mean, once I've unlocked sailing, I feel like they will probably go for a bit of money. Lead bar. Oh, I mean, just about any other bar. I don't know, you know. Yeah, maybe this isn't as bad as I first thought, and in fact, it could be my first consistent money-making method on the account. Lead bars go for 1500 GP each on the Grand Exchange at the time of recording, but I do need a couple of things before I can access them. 25 mining to mine the ores, 25 smithing to smelt the bars, and I need to unlock the sailing skill through the Pandemonium quest. Realistically, to get that smithing level, I'll need the Night Sword as well. I can't see me getting that manually. So, a couple of things I need to roll through the generator, but I might just keep this in my back pocket because maybe I'll get there sooner than I first thought.